Hi there and welcome. This is Vince of vinceprep.com talking about my latest interview series, a series of videos about 16 stories. So this is my original series for my original method about how to prepare for unexpected questions at your interviews. Basically, my method is to prepare 16 stories that you can interchangeably use for a pretty wide range of questions. I've been thinking about this method for 10 years. I've been doing this work for 15 years. I haven't counted, hundreds and hundreds of people pass job interviews and especially MBA admissions interviews. So I've thought for years about how to I love making stuff simple. I love sharing information with you, my YouTube viewers, and so I'm continuing this series about my new method of my newly named method of 16 stories. So here goes. Cool. So you're probably asking yourself, what kinds of stories, Vince? What kind of stories? 16 stories. That's a lot of stories. So what's the method? What are the types? So quick self-promotion. I've been doing this work since 2002. Hundreds of people. I asked them, what's your biggest fear about MBA admissions interviews? A lot of them say the same thing. Unexpected questions. Unexpected questions. Questions for which they are not prepared. And I totally get it. I am actually very introverted. My wife laughs when she hears me say this. She says, you talk too much. How can you possibly be an introvert? Well, the fact is, I am. And I've just spent lots of time overcoming my introversion, if you will, and how to be comfortable speaking in all kinds of situations, including interviews. But the fact is, it hasn't been easy, and it's been the result of a lot of effort, and that's why I'm pretty passionate about teaching you these skills, because they've changed my life. I also had a really bad stutter as a kid. Now, sometimes when I get nervous, I stutter a little bit, but I pretty much mastered and overcame stuttering and learned how to cope in most of the time with my introversion. But as an introvert, I'm really not comfortable answering unexpected questions or facing unexpected situations. And so I thought about a way to help you to overcome it. First of all, I recommend you read a book by one of my best mentors of my life, Patricia Ryan Madsen, who was a founder of the improvisational theater program at Stanford. It's very well regarded. Her book is a bestseller. It's in 10 or more languages already. It's a short book. It's a quick read. Get it on your Kindle. I really think it's going to help you. Not directly. It's not, of course, not directly about MBA or any kind of interview, but the skills of improv are the skills of life and the skills of teamwork, and a lot of the best MBA programs now offer improv classes for that very reason. But back to 16 stories. So which kinds of stories? So there are 4 types, and here's my fancy little 4-color thing. Sorry, Google, I guess I copied your color scheme. There's 4 types, and within each type, there's 4 examples. I'm encouraging you to prepare 4 examples of 4 types. So 4 times 4 is 16. I guess I should teach GMAT math. Maybe not. The other way, so 16 stories, that's not particularly memorable. 4 times 4, that's basic math. I thought of a lame acronym. Admissions officers are really good at that. Our organization, the Association of International Graduate Admissions Consultants, is certainly an example of a lame acronym. Not necessarily easy to remember. Nothing there to even easier to roll off your tongue. And my acronym is equally lame. DBMI, dub me, I guess. Dub if you like music, me if you speak Spanish. The way I remember it, DBMI is don't blow my interview. So blow, for those of you non-native speakers, is like, in this case, mess up. Don't mess up my interview. Don't blow my interview. So the 16 stories fit into DBMI categories. And here are the categories. And this is the last thing I'll say on this video. I'll be making a series of videos, and I'm trying. People keep telling me to make these short, and I'm trying. So this is the last thing I'll say today in this video is drive, bridge, motivate, influence. That's what I actually mean by DBMI. Not don't blow my interview, but drive, bridge, motivate, influence. So examples of driving, results, examples of bridging, teams, or especially diverse teams, examples of motivating juniors or peers, people who are similar to your future classmates in graduate school or MBA, or at your future job, motivating people not because they have to follow you, but because they want to follow you. And finally, I is influence. I think of influence. Influence can mean a lot of things. You can influence your peers, and you can influence people, juniors, if you will. But in this case, I'm using influence really because I'm thinking of it more like influencing up, managing up, convincing your boss to give you the budget, to let you take the business trip, to let you explore the new business opportunity, to the funder to give you the money, someone to let you take a risk. So there's going to be 4 examples of drive, 4 examples of bridge, 4 examples of motivate, and 4 examples of influence. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribers are the first to know when I've made a new video. I will be continuing this 16 stories series every chance I get. I love making these videos and sharing the best of what I know with you, my YouTube audience. So best of luck with your interviews, and bye for now.